Hello and welcome to Who Wants to Be a FIFA Millionaire, the quiz show that can make you, the audience, a FIFA Millionaire in just 15 questions. In the previous episode, we did have James on. Obviously a very smart person indeed. He's a doctor. He did 6 years at university. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it and see how well he did do. Something happened that's never happened before and may never happen again. So yeah, make sure you do go back and watch it. And yeah, we do have somebody today that has a bit of a reputation for being a bit of a cheat. So I'll be keeping a close eye on whether he's touching his keyboard or looking at his phone to Google the answer. But yeah, let's find out who it is. Let's play Who Wants to Be a FIFA Millionaire. Today in the hot seat we have a FIFA YouTuber and streamer from London in England. In 2006, he was evacuated from his summer holiday because of a war starting. It is the one and only Atani.
The creator of Squad Builder Showdown, thank you very much.
Did you actually start it?
I did.
Did you create that?
Andy stole it and then patented it, so...
Outrageous.
Yeah.
Can't believe he's done that. Because he was just doing Pokemon FIFA videos, wasn't he? And
exactly.
You've just pulled him out of the mud. How do you think you're gonna do today, Atani? What's your FIFA knowledge level?
But that's the thing, I've seen the series before. When it comes down to FIFA questions, it really depends which FIFA. Some of them I played more than others. But at the same time, you do ask for real football questions. Lately, haven't really seen football that much, just because without the crowd, it's not the same. But I did watch it in the past a lot more, so it really depends on what time frame you do ask me the questions. Yeah,
I try and go at 2 or 3 football in real life questions, mainly FIFA, obviously. But yeah, it's nice to throw in a few football ones. Yeah, I'm also in a similar situation. I'm not. Since there's no fans in the stadium, I've just not really been that enthused about football. But yeah, hopefully the next year, hopefully we can get back to normal.
What's this series called?
Who Wants to Be a FIFA Millionaire?
I guess with the way you've titled it, you can ask football questions. Because, you didn't write FIFA Ultimate Team Millionaire or anything like that.
No.
So
Loophole.
Quite clever.
Okay, 15 questions, 3 lifelines, a possible 100,000 FIFA points. Best of luck, Atani. Let's play Who Wants to Be a FIFA Millionaire. Question number 1 is for 100 FIFA points. What is the most popular online game mode on FIFA 21? Is it A, Super Team, B, Great Team, C, Nice Team, or D, Ultimate Team?
Can you repeat the question? Didn't hear it really. No, I'm only joking. D, Ultimate Team.
I was literally before you said don't repeat it, I don't know if the Discord wasn't picking you up or something. But yeah, that is the correct answer. I like to make the first one literally as easy as possible, and yeah, you've got it right.
I mean, you need to get the minutes for the video right. You can't just get the guy out first.
Yeah,
first question.
We've got to get at least 5 right questions.
Exactly.
Just to bait it out.
Yeah.
Question number 2 is for 200 FIFA points. Who was the first FIFA YouTuber and streamer that sniped Icon David Beckham? Is it A, Atani, B, Homeless Penguin, C, Capgun Tom, or D, AJ3?
Well, hello there, Pingu. They do call me the king of sniping. It was me.
Do you still use that David Beckham? Is he a prominent player?
No, I sold him.
Oh, you sold him. You made the profit.
I actually made a loss on him. I didn't make a profit.
Oh, did you actually?
Yeah, I made a loss on him. But I did get to use him first. I did make a video on him. So it kind of... I made a profit in real life. But obviously in Ultimate Team, I made a loss. But, man, David Beckham, they did him dirty with the icon stats. What? I don't know. He should be one of the best English players in the game. Actually, now that I think about it, he is. Who's the better English player?
Well, Endovir Rooney. There's one straight away. No,
I mean icon-wise, there isn't, right?
Oh, icon-wise, you can maybe debate Rio Ferdinand. He's slightly more usable, but yeah, it's kind of frustrating the way gameplay is that you have to fit a certain meta, and obviously Beckham just doesn't do that at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'd be nice if you could use David Beckham because it would make it a bit more unique.
But the way I did it is I got David Beckham, made him captain, made him my corner taker, made him my penalty taker, made him my free kick taker. So he was a fun card to use. So it's not all about meta sometimes. And that's why I really wanted David Beckham, because he is my favorite football player.
I just pick whichever the best Derby player is each year, and Endeavour Rudy's pretty much saved me this year. Like, that card is unbelievable.
See, people like you ruin the game. But what can I say?
What do you mean I ruined the game?
Playing meta. You're probably a person that plays 5-3-2.
I play very, well, you could say dirty. Basically, I slide tackle a lot and take people out whenever need be. I'll get the yellows and I'll get the reds.
Well, I didn't even know there's reds in this game.
Well, whenever they give them. But yeah, that is the correct answer. It was you that did snipe David Beckham.
I literally sniped him in like the first 5 minutes. So when
yeah, it was, yeah. Question number 3 is for 300 FIFA points. What is the lowest rating a gold player can be on FIFA Ultimate Team? Is it A, 73, B, 74, C, 75, or D, 76?
I don't know. Are the questions this easy at the beginning?
Is it easy for you, Atani? Do you know the answer?
Yeah, C, 75.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is the correct answer. Well done.
Thank you.
Literally, I like the first 5 to just kind of get you into the rhythm. You know, just get you into the process of answering questions. And yeah, I don't think they've ever changed it, have they? It's always been 75, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's always been 75. It's like you're making me stretch and stuff before the actual workout, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, when we get to the big top end questions, you're like, oh, I wish I was back at the start now.
But because right now you're making me sound like think I'm like a genius at this game, you know?
Yeah, I gotta build your confidence up
before destroying it.
Yeah, knock you down at the end. Question number 4 is for 500 FIFA points. What rating is Flashback Cristiano Ronaldo on FIFA 21 Ultimate Team? Is it A, 87, B, 89, C, 91, or D, 93?
Oh my god, this is bad because I actually have him as well. The problem is, my memory is so freaking bad, so... could you repeat the answers again?
Yep, we've got A, 87, B, 89, C, 91, D, 93.
I know he's definitely, like, really low. And I obviously don't want to use my lifelines at the beginning. So, I know the non-inform card is 92. So he's definitely not, like, anywhere near that. And I know they nerfed his stats so much. So I'm gonna go with 87. Final answer.
You weren't 100% with that one, Atani. At start, you're a bit like, ooh, I'm not 100% sure, but you have got the correct answer. It is 87.
Yeah.
Well done.
Because I have him in my club, and I was just trying to reimagine, like, what is his overall rating, because it is quite low compared to his non-inform.
Question number 5 is for 750 FIFA points. How many different positions are there on FIFA 21 Ultimate Team? Is it A, 15, B, 17, C, 19, or D, 21?
Can I write out the answers so I could just remember them?
Yep, you can use your whiteboard or whatever.
Alright, could you tell me the answers again?
Yep, so you got A, 15, B, 17, C, 19, and D, 21. So there's two difference, basically.
In FIFA 21, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we have goalkeeper, left wing back, left back, centre back, right wing back, right back, central defensive mid, central mid, centre attacking mid, centre forward, right mid, left mid, right winger. You know what? I need to write these down. I forget which ones I even counted. Is that alright to write them down?
Yeah. You can do
Alright.
what you want.
Okay. Just gonna write them down first and then go from there.
So it's a good old memory question. This is, you gotta remember literally all the sides, all the middle.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Trying to think. It's definitely not 15. Trying to think. Can it be 19 after doing this? am I missing 2 positions? So I put down goalkeeper, left wing back, right wing back, left back, right back, centre back, central defensive mid, central attacking mid, centre forward, right mid, left winger, right winger, striker, left forward, right forward, which equals 17. Trying to just make sure there's no 19, because it's definitely not 15. Am I missing 2 positions here? Which I find that very hard to believe. Midfielders, definitely no. Can't think of anything else other than central defensive mid, central attacking mid. Yeah, I feel like 17.
Final answer.
Final answer.
And that is the correct answer. It was one that you really need to like go through and just make sure you've got all the positions. And
yeah.
I don't know, like the right forward and the left forward. I think those are the ones that might have caught out a couple of people. But yeah, I think there's actually only one right forward on the entire game, even though it is a position on the game.
Yeah.
EA, I don't know why they do that, but they do.
Yeah, and I'm surprised there's some informs that come out as left forward, like the Pellegrini. So because you don't see that much, you know, like
yeah, Mkhitaryan's got one as well.
Yeah, so that you nearly caught me out with that because I had to go through it. Like in the actual game show, maybe they wouldn't let them do something like that. So
you wouldn't get your whiteboard in the game show, would you? Can I do my working out?
And there's a 30-second timer or something, right? Or 1 minute timer. So
I don't think there's a timer on the TV show. I'm pretty sure it's unlimited.
Oh, really?
The only timer aspect is on the phone a friend, and I've actually removed that because I just think, you know, to get someone else on the show for 30 seconds is kind of a waste of time.
Yeah.
And it takes about that time to ask the question anyway, so... How many rare gold players does the current 81 plus player pick SBC require? Is it A5, B7, C9 or D11?
Well, you asked me this at the right time because I've been grinding that stuff on stream. It's 5.
You're pretty confident with that. You straight in there. Have you packed anything good so far from them?
A couple of walkouts. No future stars really.
Really? I think I've got Dalot and Lunin from those. I know they're not the best ones, to be fair, but at least...
I did get Lunin, but I'm not counting him because, come on, that's like packing Neuer and saying, during Team of the Year and saying you packed the Team of the Year, you know, that doesn't count.
Yeah, I've had 2 Lunins this week already, so it's not exactly...
Exactly. Like, if you're going around flexing, you got a Team of the Year and it's Neuer, it doesn't count.
But I did get Kulusevski from Juventus this morning.
That's
so
big.
That was
that's
decent.
big.
That was like 500k. So that's decent.
But to be honest, for me, if I was gonna get a future star, the only one I would be happy with and I would use is James. So
yeah, James. It'd be interesting because he gets his CDM card pretty soon. So I think that will be an interesting one to see if he plays well in the middle.
I feel like he'll be a Kante. That's like a Team of the Year.
Yeah. The only thing about him is if you look at the stats between the right back and the CDM, they've knocked about 11 pace off the right back card.
Oh wow!
It's like down to 8. Yeah, it's down to 80 pace on the CDM, which is like, I don't know. They've kind of nerfed him a little bit because they just know that card's going to be too OP.
That's kind of crappy.
Yeah, 80's okay, but I don't know. Would have been nice if it was closer to 85.
Yeah, still with CDM, 80 is really good. So,
and that is the correct answer. You do have 1,000 FIFA points.
Thank you.
Question number 7 is for 2,000 FIFA points. Who has scored the most goals during their career from the Icon goalkeepers on FIFA 21? Is it A. Yashin, B. Schmeichel, C. Cech, or D. Van der Sar?
Oh wow.
IRL football question.
That is hard. The only one that I've actually watched score a goal is Schmeichel. It was that goal from like the halfway line or something. I'm not sure if you remember that. Not like from before the halfway line. It was crazy. It could be a goal kick. I can't remember how he scored it. That's the only one that I do remember. But man, that is a hard question. Because like Yashin is not even from my time. Like he's old.
Do you not watch 1950 Russian football?
Oh,
They're
why
fast
would
back
you...
then.
What is this question, mate?
I don't know. Like I think.
I don't think anyone would know
don't know.
this on the show.
I don't know if I help you, Tony, here by just saying something.
Yeah, you could just skip the question and give me a different one.
I'd have to write a new one.
I'm gonna have to ask the audience for this one.
So Tony's had to use his Ask the Audience, and we do have the results back in.
Okay.
And Yashin with 24.2%, Schmeichel with 50.9%, Czech with 10.8%, and Van der Sar with 14.1%. So what are you going to go for, Tony?
Oh my god, did I really waste my lifeline if I just went with my...
Yeah, you kind of... your initial... I was going to say, you're kind of overthinking the question, but I don't know. People say I'm a little bit too nice on this series. Sometimes I kind of give clues when I shouldn't. But yeah, you have got the correct answer with, I assume, Schmeichel. That's what you're going for.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, that is the correct answer. But yeah, Schmeichel scored 11 goals in his career, and Van der Sar scored 1, and then the other 2 haven't scored any goals. But there's only 4 Icon goalkeepers on the game. So
do you remember the goal I was talking about, though?
Was it for Aston Villa, or was it?
I can't remember the opponent's team or the opposition, but it was literally a goal kick that goes in.
Nah, the Aston Villa one was like a volley. He's in the box.
No, it was like a goal, like maybe Schmeichel goal kick goal. Let me see if maybe I'm even remembering it wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's somebody completely else.
Let me see.
I think you might be thinking of Paul Robinson.
Maybe, could be.
Paul Robinson scored from like a goal kick, and it literally just went the length of the
pitch.
I think because like the wind just like took it.
But I still remember like Schmeichel scoring goals. That's the thing. So
yeah. He's kind of known for it, like, just scoring the goals. So yeah.
But the only one that I was scared of is Yashin, because I've obviously never seen him play.
Who is the highest rated Premier League future stars on FIFA 21 Ultimate Team? Is it A, Reece James, B, Harvey Barnes, C, Steven Bergwijn, or D, Ryan Brewster?
Even though this is like a current,
Literally this week. I couldn't get more current if I tried. Like literally.
The thing is, I know Bergwijn is the most expensive, because I remember him being 1 point something million. While the others are not that expensive. Like, they're all like 500k under. So, do you
know any of the ratings of the players that I've mentioned?
I feel like a lot of them are 87, 88 rated. But I'm not sure if Bergwijn is like expensive, because his rating is high as well. Makes him a lot rarer to pack, because I haven't really seen many people pack him, right? That's why he's expensive. So I'm gonna go with him.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Reece James is 87 rated. Harvey Barnes is 88 rated. But the correct answer is Steven Bergwijn with 89 rated. Well done.
Why'd you scare me like that?
I like to put a little pressure on.
I'm like, I just went with price, because usually the rating kind of makes the price a lot higher. So,
have you done the Brewster SBC yet?
No.
No, don't do it. He's awful. He's honestly one of the worst cards in the game.
I don't need you to tell me to do him either. That looks so bad anyway.
I'm like, in terms of like SBCs, I think Rooney's about the only one that has been actually good value. Maybe Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. Like literally, that's it for the past 4 months. I think that's it.
Yeah, because I've used that Ronaldo, and he's pretty much the exact same as the non-inform. Like, it says he has a 3-star weak foot, but I don't know. Like, I don't feel any difference.
So, sometimes the weak foot, that I can definitely tell. Like, if you're trying like a finesse shot or definitely first time shots on that weak foot is impossible. Yeah. I don't think you could do that, but yeah.
But for that,
pretty good.
For that price, it's such a good deal. So.
Question number 9 is for 4,000 FIFA points. On FIFA 17, Balde Diao changed nationality to Senegal. But what nation did he represent before? Is it A, France, B, Belgium, C, Portugal, or D, Spain?
The first one that strikes me is France, but I am not actually sure.
Do you know the card? Do you know what?
Yeah, of course I know the card.
So it's the striker from
yeah,
Sampdoria, I think.
Yeah, it was like he's had a couple of special cards as well.
Over the years, yeah.
But that's the first one that strikes me. I don't remember him being Spanish at all. And what was the other one?
Belgium and Portugal.
I feel like it's France or Portugal, but I don't see him being from Belgium or... I don't know. You know what? I'm going to use 50-50 on this. I am not sure. But the first one that strikes me is France.
Right, so what Tony's had to use is 50-50, and the two remaining answers are Belgium and Spain.
Wow.
You were like, it's none of those two, and it's actually one of these two. So.
Okay, wow. Did not expect that. With that being said, I can't see him being Spanish. I think I'm more inclined for him to be from Belgium. Now that it's down to those two.
Do you remember what clubs he used to play for, Atani?
No, I won't.
What leagues?
Yeah, Serie A. That's the only time that I do remember him. Because he's not been like that, you know, meta to keep an eye out on
like
him.
90 pace, he's well meta.
Why isn't he meta this year then?
Well, he's good for the managerial masterpiece, you know, when you need the 76 rateds.
So there's Belgium, Spanish, and I still have call a friend, but I don't want to use two lifelines on the question. I'd rather either get it wrong or carry on and use the lifeline on another question, you know? Spanish, was he ever Spanish? That is so hard for me, like, to even... Do you name which FIFA it is, or do you just...
It was FIFA 17, he changed to Senegal, so on FIFA 16 he was either Belgium or Spanish.
Damn. Still though, that's... Like, I was thinking French, because many players change from French to a different...
That's why I've done this question, because the majority, like 90% is French to African nation, but this one is actually a different one.
Belgium. So if I lose this, I go back down to 1,000 FIFA points, right?
You do indeed. You've got 4 more questions to get to that next safety net. So,
how many FIFA points is that?
12,000.
Holy, I could use that for Future Stars too. Oh man. Belgium or Spanish? I keep thinking like I could see the Spanish flag being there as well, you know? I don't know why the Spanish flag is just flashing at me. Just because of the, you know... I'm just trying to remember like cards from back in the day. I don't remember many Belgian players from the Serie A. Other than like Mertens,
Nainggolan.
Not many. I'm gonna go with Spanish. Final answer. It's a crazy risk. I'm just throwing it out there.
I think you've said it's not Spain twice. I think you genuinely said no chance it's Spain.
But then I'm like,
you've gone for Spain.
And then
it is the correct answer.
Oh wow!
Well done.
You know what? I started thinking back, like, who's Spanish? I mean, who's from Belgium in the Serie A? There's barely anyone. And because I used to make so many Serie A squads back in the day, and I'm like, there wasn't many Belgian players for me to link up with Mertens, Nainggolan, you know? So I'm like, okay, then Spanish, because there was been loads of Spanish players in the Serie A. So that's how I worked it out. And I didn't want to waste another lifeline on this question.
No, you wouldn't want to be the kind of person to use 2 lifelines on one question. That would just be an awful human being.
Definitely don't want to be the first either, so
Well, somebody else has already done it.
Oh, okay, well.
That's what I'm referring to. Which was the final FIFA Ultimate Team that formation modifiers were required on each player to get full chemistry. So, if you don't remember this, you had to have a formation on each of the players and to get them full chemistry, basically. So, was it A, FIFA 13, B, FIFA 15, C, FIFA 17, or D, FIFA 19?
Wow. This takes me back. I think it was one of the first things to get removed from a FIFA. With team morale, I guess. It's definitely not 19. That is way too brand new. I'm guessing, yeah, it's definitely not 17 either. Just because 17, there was the shield, you know, card design. That was like for champs, brought in SBCs. It's one of the older FIFAs, like 13 to 15. It has to be one of those. 15 was on next gen. 13 was, I think, last one on PS3. 14 could be between PS3 and PS4. One of the first iterations on next gen.
Yeah, 14 was the one that went from... You basically had to buy it twice because you got it on old gen and then you got it on new gen.
So like right now, basically.
Yeah. I've had to buy it on... I actually went from PC to PS... So I was on Xbox on FIFA 20, bought FIFA 21 on PC for the first few months, and then when the PS5 came out, I went on to there.
Wow.
Good shift.
Interesting.
Because the market's pretty dead on Xbox and PC.
Yeah. That's why, like, I would play FIFA on PC, but the market is just so bad.
Horrible.
Yeah.
It's awful. And there's so many other, like, glitches in the game that are just horrible.
Yeah, lots of hackers on there.
I did pack a baby Pele, though, on that PC account.
Wow.
And then the week after, moved to PS5.
Even him, he didn't keep you there. So.
No.
I started FIFA. My first Ultimate Team was 11. I'm just thinking, is it shortly after that they were removed? Because I know a lot of people were celebrating they got removed because the 4-1-2-1-2 formation was the most expensive.
Yeah, they were all like extinct and like you had to pay like max price for them.
It was so bad because every time you wanted to change your team, you would have to buy 11 formation cards. It was dumb. Like how... Yeah,
they don't think about a lot of things that have the knock-on effect on the market and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm glad that they've got rid of fitness. Hopefully they get rid of contracts because, again, you've probably got about 5,000 in your club and you're never going to actually need them. But they have to fill the packs with something just to rob us.
Okay, so I'm going to go with, because I think shortly after they were removed from my first Ultimate Team, I'll go with FIFA 13.
Final answer?
Final answer.
It was a very long time ago. And it is the correct answer. You do have 5,000 FIFA points. Well done, Atani.
Thank you.
Question number 11 is for 6,000 FIFA points. We are one away from that 12k if you get this one correct, so you've still got that lifeline, so definitely make sure you get the right answer.
Yeah.
On FIFA 15, which player did AJ3 and Reeve pull a prank on Capcom Tom with during a heads-up video? Was it A, Sergio Ramos, B, Gareth Bale, C, Andreas Iniesta, or D, Luis Suarez?
Wow, well, since I still have my lifeline, this makes a perfect opportunity to call the right guy for this. Because I have literally no idea who's done that.
Do you not remember this video?
No.
The question is, will Andy remember something from about 6 years ago? That is the real question.
He should. You would think he would. I don't know. Right. Should I call him? Hello?
Good afternoon. You're through to Andy's quiz questions. How can I help you?
Andy, I need your help, mate.
Well. Look who's come crawling back.
I helped you on your questions, so I need help on mine, alright?
You got mine wrong. We have to cheat and carry on anyway, and Curtis got it right.
Well, this question is actually about you, so it helps. Alright, on FIFA 15, which player did Andy and Reeve pull a prank on Tom with during a heads-up video? A. Sergio Ramos, B. Gareth Bale, C. Iniesta, or D. Luis Suarez?
I don't know.
What? You're the one that made the video!
I don't know. I've made a lot of videos, mate. Over 1,000.
Oh my days.
I got it. Let me see how many videos I've uploaded.
You might as well just check the video then.
I was watching Actual Millionaire the other day, and he was like, Jeremy Clarkson was like, can I confirm that there is a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire representative with you, and it's not letting you go on the internet? And I'm just starting on my computer.
Wow.
Honestly, no idea. Heads up, right? How did you prank someone with heads up? I don't get it.
I don't know. What is even heads up? I don't even know what that is.
Heads up's the one where we open packs and you have to describe the players to the other person.
Okay.
I found the video. It's on Tom's channel, I think. Is it on Tom's channel?
Are we allowed to cheat like this?
Technically, no, but here we are. I literally have no idea, mate. What were the options again?
Ramos, Bale, Iniesta, or Suarez?
I'm struggling to understand how I pranked him. Are we allowed that information?
You kind of like misled him in thinking that he got somebody better than he actually got in the pack.
He said you misled him in thinking that he got someone better than what he got in the pack.
Because we've done that with Pele. I could have told you that. We did Pele in a pack prank. That was pretty funny. FIFA 15. I mean, I've got the video in front of me. No, I haven't, because that's me in Tom's house in his old flat filming. But I don't want to be a cheat, you know? I'm not that kind of guy.
You're known as a cheat, so it doesn't really matter.
You would look. Technically, it's your video, so I can look for you if you want.
It's not even my video. What are you on about?
It's your attempt. Just let it be known forever that you would be known as a cheat if I click this video right here.
No, I'd rather not. Just guess it then. He's still clicking away, so I'm not cheat.
I'm also playing TFT at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm streaming currently. I've clicked through the video, but obviously the card isn't there because it was a prank, so I can't find it. I literally don't know. Have you got a 50-50?
Nah, it's all gone, mate. You're my last resort. You think I'll be calling you?
I don't know. How many FIFA points have you got?
What FIFA points we're at?
We're at 5, and this is for 6.
This is for 6,000. More than you.
If I was you, I'd go for C, but who am I to say?
Gareth Bale. Yeah?
Go for it if you want.
No, C is Andres Iniesta.
So, yeah, go C, mate. Why not?
Alright. Thanks.
Go.
Right. Alright, well, you heard the man, you heard the cheater. I'm gonna go with C. Andres Iniesta.
Even though you got the question wrong for Andy.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna go with Andy. Do you remember on Andy's video when
Oh,
he
yeah.
told you got it wrong?
Yeah, I mean, it's only fair, right?
So, C, final answer.
Final answer.
I don't know if Andy's just stabbed you in the back there, because the correct answer was Gareth Bale.
Oh my days. And I was like, what, Gareth Bale? And he's like, no, Andres Iniesta.
I think he's done you there. I'm not going to lie, I think he's actually pushed you down a hill.
I should have just not called him then. Oh, well, it was a good run, I guess. It was a good run.
Yeah, you almost got to the 12k, and I think, 1,000 FIFA points, you get yourself a 50k pack, or you can give it away. It's really up to you. But we do carry on with the quiz anyway, Tony. Let's see how many of the final questions. We kind of do it a quick fire, just kind of see what your first thought is. If you don't know, then just take a swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the question that would have been for 12,000 FIFA points. Which of the following nations have an icon, but not a single gold player on FIFA 21 Ultimate Team? Is it A, Finland, B, Bulgaria, C, Romania, or D, Northern Ireland?
That's actually a good question, It
was a good bit of trivia. I think someone actually commented this. They've actually given me this bit of info.
That's actually pretty cool. I like that one. But that doesn't change the fact that I have no idea which one it is. If I had to pick Bulgarian, I haven't... Actually, there is a couple of Bulgarian. What, like in the whole FIFA Ultimate Team or just 21?
Just FIFA 21.
All right. I'm pretty sure there's some Romanians in there. What's the other one? Bulgarian, Northern Ireland, and...
Finland.
Finland. I think it's either Northern Ireland or Bulgarian. If I had to pick... Northern Ireland?
It would have been Bulgaria.
Oh, wow.
Northern Ireland have got Johnny Evans from Leicester, the centre
Oh,
back.
yeah, they do. Oh, my God.
That was
yeah.
I like that question because it was you got to know both the icon market and the gold market.
But that's the thing, like, it was between one of those because I was like, there has to be a Romanians because there's always, like, some decent footballers from there. And
I think there's Radu, the centre-back or left-back from the Syria.
Yeah, I do remember a couple of players from there. And what was the other one? It was
Finland.
Finland, yeah. I mean, that's a no-brainer, I think.
Haradecki.
Yeah, exactly. So, for me, it was out of those two, but I completely forgot about Johnny Evans, so...
I think there's another one as well. I can't remember what position, though. The other Northern Ireland player.
Because I never, like...
You obviously don't use those players. So... Like, they're never like, oh yeah, I'm going to go out and buy my Northern Ireland players.
Exactly.
Maybe for St. Patrick's Day when they do that promo. Question number 13 would have been for 25,000 FIFA points, but yeah, Andy has kind of misled you. Which of the following positions has Gerard Deulofeu never been on any FIFA Ultimate Team? Is it A, striker, B, cam, C, left forward, or D, right forward? So he's been three of these positions. You're going to find which one he hasn't been.
Wow. I'm pretty sure he has been a right forward. I mean, that's like his default position. So it's cam, right? Or striker?
Yeah, cam, striker, left forward are the options. If you're ruling out right forward, that is.
Yeah. I'm thinking... striker.
He was actually left forward. He's never been a left forward. I think he had a man of the match striker. He's had honestly, I think he's one of the people that have had like the most amount of different positions because he's been every single right mid, left wing, right wing, but never been a left forward.
Yeah.
But he's been a cam and a striker as well. So he's literally played all over this place. Yeah, that was a tricky question. It was obviously for 25k.
I mean, that one's like you just guessed that because you don't remember stuff like that, you know. You could narrow it down with like what his base card is, I guess. But
question number 14 is for 50,000 FIFA points. Which of the following players have never played for Real Madrid? This is in real life, not on FIFA. So this is completely just real life. Is it A, Dani Parejo, B, Borja Valero, C, Fabinho, or D, Nacho Monreal?
I mean, Nacho is, you know, obviously not. So we take him out. What was the other ones?
Dani Parejo, the 85 rated fodder. Borja Valero, good friend of yours, and Fabinho.
Fabinho.
Do you remember the Borja Valero?
Yep, the prank.
From Alp.
Who the hell fakes that? That is just... like, if you're gonna fake a YouTube video, put your reputation on the line, it would be like someone like Ramos, right? Like, that's the logical answer.
You went with the correct logic.
Yeah.
But Alp didn't. Alp went, you know what? I'll fake the Borja Valero.
Like, why would you fake? That's like me faking. Who's the goalkeeper?
Like
the future,
like
Lunin, exactly.
Yeah. But it was back in the day. That was years and years ago when back in, I don't know, Team and Seasons was kind of worth a video. But yeah, now obviously it's a bit more watered down, and you got to get the very best players to make it worthwhile. Yeah,
I'm gonna go with, like, why would they use Borja Valero? I'm gonna go with him. It's gonna be a trick question and be Fabinho. Watch.
Final answer.
Valero, yeah.
It's actually Nacho Monreal. He's never played for Real Madrid.
My...
The one you threw out straight away again. You've done that on about 4 questions.
Yeah.
You've gone,
that's like the Spanish one. If I had a 50-50, maybe it would have helped.
Yeah. So yeah, Danny Parejo's played there. Fabinho's actually played there as well, and Borja Valera's also
Why the
played for
hell
Real
would
Madrid.
they take Borja Valero? I don't know, but anyway.
That
It's
was
Bo-
when he was quite
every
young.
time there's a Borja Valero video, like, question, I'm going to be like, that's it. I'm not even guessing this anymore.
Here is your question, which would have been for 100,000 FIFA points. On
Is that the
FIFA
highest,
17 Yeah, this is
Okay.
the top end question.
This is where I
a-
get it right, anyway.
Yeah, a lot of people have actually done that. They've like failed on 25 and 50, and then 100k one they can actually work it out. But it is a 1 in 4 on all of them, so you still got a pretty good chance.
25%.
No, literally. On FIFA 17 Ultimate Team, who was the highest rated screen player? Is it A. Ribery, B. Muller, C. Douglas Costa, or D. Ozil?
Wow. You know what? It's funny. I think I'm gonna break it down to 50-50 straight away. Ribery or Muller. First of all, Ribery, I can't remember when he got his Team of the Year, so I'm guessing his base card was high rated. I can't remember when he got it. It could be a lot older than that. But Muller's always had a high rated base card in every FIFA, right? So I'm gonna go with Muller based on that.
Final answer.
Final answer.
And that is the correct answer, Tom.
Oh
Well
my
done.
god.
You actually did it. It's weird how you get the technically the toughest one, because I actually made that quite difficult, because I think Ribery and Ozil were on FIFA 18 and Muller and Douglas Costa were on FIFA 17. So
Yeah.
I've made that very difficult. You've actually pulled it off. What was your logic of like completely removing Douglas Costa and Ozil straight away?
Because the base card is so low rated, like they're not gonna be the highest rated, you know?
If I did this question for FIFA 18, it would have actually been Ozil. Ozil was 93 rated as screen card.
Okay. Wow. I wouldn't have gotten that right, but
Yeah. But you got 17
but
right.
if you did FIFA 18, would you have put the same answers as well?
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought I like to mix up the like different FIFAs, the previous ones.
But there you go. Get the hardest one wrong. And I mean get the hardest one right, sorry.
Yeah.
And
but then
the other ones.
What was the question? It was the one with Andy. Andy misled you. That's what's cost you in this episode. I think Andy's just
It was basically karma.
yeah,
literally.
I think you just go and Sergio Ramos, not Borja Valero.
But like it made sense to call him. It's his video.
Yeah.
But
Maybe he's just backstabbed you. But
pretty much. Oh well.
the all-important question, Atani,
Yeah.
are you going to keep the FIFA points for yourself or give them away?
How much FIFA points is it again?
1,000.
1,000. How much is that like in real life money?
About £8.
£8. You know what? I came with the mindset that I'm gonna take the FIFA points, but it being 1,000, it's not really worth me even bothering.
It's not worth all the hate from the comments for £8.
Exactly. So I'm gonna be, pretending that I'm a good guy here, and I want you to give them away to the community, mate.
Do you know if you did get the 12k, what would you have done, Atani? Would you have took it for yourself?
What do you think?
I think we all know that answer
Exactly.
in the comments. Future Star Team 2.
Exactly. Squad 2's coming out tomorrow. Well, I don't know when it is for this when this video's up, but for me, it's Thursday. Tomorrow, Squad 2's coming out. Those 12,000 FIFA points would have come clutch.
Yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Make sure you do give Atani a sub if you haven't already. Make sure you leave a like on this video and see you soon. Bye.
Peace.